Let's begin now.
Hey folks, I don't know when this thing's going to start, but we are entering the, whatchamacallit, the video era. Right now I don't see myself, but I know I can. I'm just trying to figure out what we're going to do today, and hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully this is working. Hopefully. Anyway, today, Biden administration is deploying FEMA to the U.S. and Mexico border to help care for the unprecedented amounts of migrant children arriving without parents. So I guess people are showing up on the borders. I don't really know much about this story, to be honest. This is actually the first I'm reading it. I think I heard something over the weekend about it, quite frankly. But, and then I started spiraling on, well, are they coming up because they think it's like a lot easier and or because Trump's not in the picture? Also, a dangerous winter storm pummeled Colorado, Wyoming, Nebraska, and Utah, dumping several feet of snow. I'm actually far removed from that. However, we're going skiing on Friday. I can't wait. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little weird because I don't know what the fuck's going on the video. I don't know if I should look or whatever. Also, not only is the March Madness bracket set, and we did a thing on the sports report this morning on Sunset TV. I'll get into all this. This is all going on Sunset TV. Sunset TV is rolling like a machine now. So much that we're trying out this simulcast shit and seeing where that lands. But I've never been on TV. I was on Wee Willie Weber, and then I was thinking about this. Then evidently, I don't remember. I know it was during a dead run, so I don't know why I gave into it. And the unfortunate thing is, I don't even remember the goddamn question. But one person said that they saw me on maybe the Joe something show. Not Joe Rogan. It was way before that. Joe something. And then another time I was interviewed when Marilyn made the Sweet 16 for the first time since Lenny Bias had died. And I had flown up to Oakland to the game, and they interviewed me there. Both times I have no idea what the fuck I said. I'm sure the Bias thing was probably astute, but it was something stupid like, well, we haven't been in the tournament since Bias, probably, in so many words. I don't remember, but whatever. And so this is the only other time that I've been on TV or videoed. You know, even when I did the GoPro videos, I would never do myself, or you would never know it. It would just be on my helmet. But speaking of which, so I'm going skiing Friday. A friend of mine is going, and it's going to be 25% filled. They're not putting any other people in. And there's definitely a base of snow there. I know that. And then also, when are we going to have 25% of the people there? Or, allowed or whatever. And, all right, the other thing is, how am I supposed to do the camera thing? I'm looking at AOC. She's got headphones on. AOC backs up Biden. I don't know what the fuck. Well, now she's on real. I can't figure this out. Like, I looked at Joe Rogan's YouTube thing, and his is off to the side, so I just kept it where the camera came. I don't know. And then it's supposed to move around with me. So, whatever. I'm really fucking self-conscious right now. So, did anyone really give a fuck about the Grammys yesterday? It just seemed weird. I mean, there was one girl or something that I think was trying to act all like, oh my God, I'm at the Grammys. But like, you lose that effect if you don't see like Beyonce in the fucking front row. Although, was she there? All right, well, setting aside if she was there, but like, let's say that she wasn't there. We're seeing Clint Eastwood in the third row, but that might be for the film one. Dude, I am all out of whack because of this video thing. I don't know what to say or do or what to do. It's going to take me a lot of getting used to. I'll tell you that much. An Arizona legislator just admitted forget about that. You know what? I'm sick of reading shit. Ron Johnson. What the fuck is with that freakazoid? Well, forget about freak. He basically all but said, he basically said, am I supposed to look at the camera or not? I don't know, man. I got to just figure out how to just do this and not worry about it. That's what I thought I was going to. Now I feel like I'm worrying about it. All right, can we go back to Ron Johnson? Because that's how I started my day, seeing him and hearing those 3 sentences or 2 that he said about, he was basically something along the lines, well, if it was a Black Lives Matter, thing, he basically, or if it was Antifa, which again, I want to see Antifa. Dude, can Antifa throw a convention? Just fucking prove me wrong. Did you guys see spit coming out of my mouth? Is that going to happen? What did I get myself into with this video thing? So I'm supposed to basically put it at YouTube too but I'm not keeping it up indefinitely. Fuck that shit. You guys are going to have to come watch it at Sunset TV. So have we even talked about Sunset TV? Holy shit! I'm so obsessed with that, like I was with the Live Jam 107. I'm so fucking obsessed. I get to put in my own news, my own blurbs. Basically, I'm just going to sit here all day eventually and just say all right, well, this is happening and here, what everybody else does. Yeah, I didn't know that's basically what you do. You just take these blurbs and just fucking introduce them. It's great. And we're playing. Let me go over this, man. I cannot believe. You know why? I haven't been back because I just haven't had. I've been doing the TV. I've been programming the shit. You know how hard it is to program 24 hours a day? I put Birth of a Nation on at 12 midnight every night, only because it's 3 hours and 2 minutes. It takes up 3 fucking hours, and then from 3 in the morning or 3 in the morning until 8. I play music videos, which are all mine or ones that I did. Okay? Then from 8 to 8:30, we play Melissa and Joey reruns. I can do that because Joey, his deal memo started with me. Joey Lawrence. Yeah, when he was at MCA, he had a record. That deal started with me. So, and then at 8:30 is Norm. You know what? It's fucked up right now. They're basically showing Explore New Jersey. Is it 7? I don't know, man. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be Explore New Jersey, but I'm putting it on. On Explore New Jersey, it should be in 25 minutes, so it's not. Something's off base. I'm not going to unmute it. Oh my God, I was about to pick my nose on the fucking TV. I really wasn't going to pick it. It was just itching. Yeah, this is weird. Anyway, they're building the roller coaster. I'm putting all 7 episodes and then a bunch of other shits. You know what? Everything got moved up because some video got pulled at the last minute. And I think it actually pulled up everything in time. So I learned a lesson. But anyway, it's so cool because I get to put 3 hours of sports shit from 9 to 12, all these highlights. And then in essence, I don't have to sit there and watch the fucking news. I just watch my own TV channel now. It's so gratifying. So I just watch basically sports highlights. Today we did an hour on the fucking NCAA brackets. It was sick. And then baseball highlights, NBA highlights, hockey highlights, every fucking game too. And other stuff like golf and NASCAR and UFC. all them gave me the rights to do whatever I fucking want, quite frankly, or whatever they're willing to feed me. So it's just a matter of placing it and occupying 24 hours a day. But here's the way I look at it. I've seen MSNBC, I've seen whatever. MSNBC fucks up every day. There's not a time when they don't go to put on a commercial, not a day, I mean, that they don't go to put on a commercial, and the commercial fucks up. It'll go on for 4 seconds and then go on to something else. Like if I was the commercial owner and I paid for the ad, I'd be pissed that it would, because that probably counts as a play. I'd be really pissed. It happens every day at MSNBC. They always fuck up. There's dead air. There's this. Mika and Joe today, I can't remember if Willie. I don't know. Morning Joe today did a thing on how like cats would walk across the thing. I mean, that's happened with me. It'll probably happen now with the video on. You'll see them. I don't know how far you can see. I don't know if I should look at the video. I'm just not there yet, so I'm just gonna roll with it. I'm sure the first few episodes will get a lot, and people it'll be like the make fun of time. But again, you're gonna have to chime in and watch Sunset TV. So hopefully, basically, it's gonna air. Like I'm gonna try and air these on Monday. Well, first of all, I'm gonna try and get into a groove where I'm back doing this once a day during the weekdays. However, with this transition and stuff, it's just been heavens to Murgatroyds. I mean, crazy. And basically, it's all but done. The music division is not only like transitioned. I mean, I still have a lot of albums per se, but my music supervision division is way better than it was 3 days ago, let alone a year ago. Oh my God, man, I'm sorry. I ate before this. I was going to start this like a while ago, and then I was like, well, let me eat first. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm watching the roller coaster. So before my show airs tonight, there's the 7 episodes of how they built the roller coaster at Great Adventure, but of course it didn't get up and running last year because of the COVID virus. And anyway, so that's going to be going up. That's going to be opening up any week now, pretty much. So yeah, they put the final touches on it, as you'll see in Chapter 7 in January, and it's actually rolling now. I'm pretty sure it's going. I don't know. So do we go back and talk about Ron Johnson? I mean, who is he the governor from? Where is he? Not the governor. Where is he the representative from? How did he get the fuck elected? For God's sakes. Seriously. And then the other thing I want to talk about too is some dude named Stephen Donzinger. All right? It's something I'm actually going to start to pick up on, start to harp on a lot. He basically is a civil rights, no, is he a civil rights lawyer? He's a environmental lawyer. Exxon has basically come down on him for, his work against, what they've done in the Amazon down in, and he's charged for a misdemeanor. I mean, check this out. He's charged for a misdemeanor. He's been in an ankle bracelet for 598 days, so 600 days in 2 days from today. And it's a misdemeanor. That guy Takashi got like 8 months or something. And he helped murder people, I think. I don't know what he did. He said, go harm that person. He may not have murdered anyone, but you know what I mean. I mean, Takashi got 8 months. This guy's got an ankle bracelet for fucking however long, whatchamacallit. How long did I say? I'm all flustered from the camera. How long did I say? 600 days. 600 days. All right, so we're going to start to get into that. on the news at today at 6, well, it already aired both times. They did a piece on it on Democracy Now! And again, I'm going to fucking go a little nutsy on it because this guy is like being fucking screwed up the dick. Like no tomorrow. All right, I don't know how long I'm going to handle this camera thing. I really don't. First of all, my face or whatever it's called is more suitable for radio. All right? Is it? What was that? Remember that saying? Did Howard Stern used to say that? Well, that's the way I'm all flustered right now. I'm telling you, I've not videoed. I don't do selfies and all that stuff. I can't even look at it, dude. Oh, God. All right. Anyway. I'm trying to Lolo I wrote is whacked, but didn't we talk about this? I feel like we were on when Lolo left, no? Last week was a little anticlimactic because I forget, it's been anticlimactic the last few weeks. Well, they had that ridiculous thing where they were about there was they basically ended it without doing any challenge at the end, not even one or anything, and it was just ridiculous. I was like, what the fuck? It was a total classic case where you just wanted to watch one after another. But then I don't think I've been on this air thing on the pod, whatever it's called, in 2 weeks. Yeah, because I was programming Sunset TV and somehow got it to work. And then now it's pretty much going. Yeah. All right. The other thing that pissed me off too during our hiatus is the Kayohoshi report. What's that guy's name? Kashoshi, the reporter. How dare us not do a thing about that? That fucking guy killed an American citizen, let alone a media person. I mean, fuck. How do you not retaliate in some way, shape, or form? That guy stereotypically just looks shady with the big puffy beard. Man, I don't know. Some of these, I would just stay the fuck away. I mean, I don't know what Khashoggi unraveled or did whatever, but I mean, he deserved to forget about being dismembered. But dude, the guy was fucking killed because of why? I don't even know why. But I do know that somebody had him killed, and that person should be, I don't know, he should. Fuck, this camera is fucking me up, dude. I can't even think. It's going to get to a point where I don't think about it, right? I can't even look at it. I feel like I can't look at somebody in the eyes, which is generally all the time because I can't stand anyone. So wait, did we talk about the Cecil Hotel? Emily, whatever her name is, Ask Me Anything? You ever see Ask Me Anything? Man, we've been off for a while, haven't we? Holy shit. All right. Wow. Man, I have all these notes. All right, Jawan Howard and Turgeon going at it on Friday just happened. That much I know. At one point, I thought he was going after a college kid. I'm like, who is he, me? Fucking when I went after... Well, I didn't go after him, but I was gonna pummel this fucking guy that was saying that he was 17. But I mean, I maintain he was saying he was 17 because he didn't want to fight me. I mean, well, it's implied that if you're fucking throwing the I'm underage thing, it's kind of a pussified move. You know, I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. I'm thinking about that time. But I didn't think he was 17. And he was a total dick. So, I was, I was just like, all right, well, if you're going to be a dick, put your fucking money where your mouth is. You can't just be a dick and then just like get a whatever. Kind of like the Khashoggi death. What's his name? Khashoggi? Khashoggi? What the fuck, man? How does that guy not get like some form of ramification for killing someone? Let alone an American citizen, let alone somebody in the media. Even if it was somebody at the Washington Post, I mean, granted, it's not as deep as like Reservoir Dogs saying, the guy, whatchamacallit saying, how many real people did you kill? But, you're there. You're getting close. You media people are, the bad ones are in a realm of its own. Like, I'm watching some things like, what was the guy freaking out about Joe Biden's speech? I'm trying really hard, like, to think, like, what was so, like, alarming and so disturbing about what Biden said about the stimulus plan? Like, compared to, like, Trump. And I get they need to have news on Fox News or they get to have something to talk about on Fox News, but it's like weird. Like I'm trying to think, like, am I so far in my own bubble that I just don't really get what's going on in the real world or something? I mean, like that's kind of where I'm at. Like I'm wondering. I was asking somebody the other day about that, pretty much. Like, am I just so far in my own bubble, and then, like, and then the right's so far in their own bubble that we just don't know what each other's doing? The one thing I cannot stand about the right is how fucking premeditated they are. I mean, first of all, they don't want to govern. I've never seen a more bunch of lazy motherfuckers in the world. They spend more time and energy trying to suppress the vote instead of actually governing. Like, I don't understand why they just don't jump on some platforms. They could live the high life instead of trying. I think there's like some 20 to 50, to be loose, like tens of cases on the books to try and suppress votes. I mean, we're still trying to, like, keep people from voting in 2021, like, by law. So now basically we have to do the same thing that we did with the election and then blanket those fucking lawsuits and thwart them, just like the other ones. See, in past years, those things could have let go. I mean, those things could have gotten through and been let go. Or who knows? You know how close this election came from being scammed? You're talking about 3 to 8 people could have changed the way their mindset and lied and gotten away with it. Because they would have had the DOJ behind them and they would have had the top brass. And that's all. And Senate. Oh, wait. Oh, no, they got the Senate. Right. They wouldn't have had a Senate, but it would have been close. Guys, I mean, I don't know how... I forgot about it for a second, so I'm thinking, like, eventually I'm going to forget about it. All right, whatever. So, again, Steven Donzinger, we got to get really into, because that's a cause. That dude should not be in an ankle bracelet the size of a... What did he say? Remote control? Maybe cell phone. I forget what he said, but I get it wasn't it wasn't the obtrusive. What is it? Being obtrusive? Wait, obtrusive in your life, whatever. He was making a point, like, I have to live this way. I have to live with the thumb over my head because I spoke up. But it actually now, his case has gone back to the DOJ because there's so many injustices, evidently. Guys, I am fucking way sorry. I'm going to start to really get organized, though, as far as this show, because obviously I can't be fumbling around like I'm doing right now. I also can't see shit. Oh, yeah, you know what else I hate? That Cuomo's using is the, that Shrink or Psych 101 thing where they, like, what's-her-face did it, too, one time. The Below Deck girl. Kate Chastain, she's like, I'm sorry, or they're all like, I'm sorry that you felt this way because of whatever I did. Oh, God, do I fucking hate that. I think that's the first thing they teach you in, like, Get a Job 101 or Shrink or Psych 101 is, like, to kind of, like, turn it around on the other person. Like, I'm sorry I made you feel this way. That's better, actually. I'm sorry I made you feel this way. Yeah, that's how you should say it. I'm sorry I made you feel this way. Why is that so hard? Cuomo's like, well, I'm sorry if what I said made you feel this way. Like, I don't know what he's talking. I'm sorry you felt this way because of whatever. Like, I don't know. Is he saying what I'm saying? Maybe he is. Who knows? Whatever it is, it was annoying. He's annoying. It's annoying. Yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to stay on this. I'm sorry, I just don't know. Oh, my God. And then the other thing, McConnell was saying the other day about, he's got balls, man. He's just so arrogant. Saying how Biden's picking up on an economy where what's-his-face left off. I am like, wow. Did you really just say that? And then, of course, if God forbid you ever said that, like, Trump kind of carried on where Obama left off, well, God forbid, which is essentially what happened. So remember, it goes back to me saying a million times, if they're saying it, they're doing it. And that's essentially what happened. I mean, it's brilliant. It's diabolical. It's just fucked up. It's arrogant. It's whacked. I just can't stand it. But that's why they are what they are. GOP, man, are fucking... Not only are they arrogant dicks, they just don't want to govern. I mean, the whole I think there's 50-some, somebody said, cases to turn back voting rights across the United States. That's more than there are states. All right, so even if I'm exaggerating by half, there's still 20-some. Now, instead of taking that energy to write up a lawsuit, file it, hire legal people, charge off on however many dollars an hour. Don't you think you could just govern and come up with a platform that would maybe help your people win? And it would be a lot easier than doing all that? Am I off base? Now remember, you're doing it times 25 or 50 states or whatever they're doing. I don't know what kind of thing. It was vague to me and I don't want to hear it. So I'm hoping they're just like the media is just making it news because there's nothing to fucking talk about. Okay? Except you need to talk about the U.S. lawyer Steve Donzinger. Okay? I'm not going to stop until that gets fucking looked at. Big time. The guy's doing interviews with an ankle bracelet. The size of a remote control, he said. Or phone. I can't remember what it was, but still. Okay, all because whatchamacallit's Exxon or whatever is plummeting the earth down in Peru because nobody's fucking monitoring it, and we have no more rainforest because of it. Okay, and he uncovered it. There's way more to it, and I'm going to get into it. I just didn't have time to go over it. But I was appalled by the fucking fact that he's behind bars, so to speak, and Tekashi's out in 8 months. I mean, come on, dude. Roger Stone out. This world is made for the corrupt. It's ridiculous. Or I don't know, or by the time it comes full circle, if it really does, it takes so fucking long. And you still have to do so much to deal. It's just ridiculous. What else do we have to go over? We have so much to go over. I know. Elephant in the Room today was really good and really bad. So, well, you're not going to be able to watch it anymore because it's on today. So I got to figure out, maybe we got to do replays of the Elephant in the Room. Yeah, I might start to do that now. Even if it's in the middle of the night or something. All right, anyway. That Arizona dude or legislator that just admitted the point behind the wave of voter suppression bills coming from his state and dozens of others. There's a fundamental difference between Democrats and Republicans. John Kavanaugh told CNN, Democrats value as many people as possible voting. Republicans don't mind putting security measures in that won't let everybody vote. But everybody shouldn't be voting. Why shouldn't everybody be voting? I'm not understanding that one. I mean, to me, when you hear some moron saying that, wait, who isn't? Who shouldn't be eligible to vote? That's an American citizen. That's an asinine comment, man. Oh my God, my whole body's itching. I mean, H.R. 1, if you will, the For the People's Act, as I know it, I just found out it was H.R. 1, Human Resources 1, is one of the most important things that Congress can do right now. Because again, they're going to have to do the old whack-a-mole thing like they did in the election. Okay, there's a lawsuit here. People have to pay attention to it. And then they have to knock it down from the right-wing type of state legislator like that John Kavanaugh dude. Or others like him. Like that weird Marjorie whatever woman. The fuck up is up with her? She's nuts. We'll go over gun safety maybe even tomorrow. Anyway, the For the People Act is, I don't know, to expand and protect voting rights against Jim Crow-like laws, which is essentially what it's coming. You just say the words. Iowa just joined more than a dozen other states that made it more difficult to vote. We talked about that a few times. It's unbelievable. The new law cuts early voting by 9 days and closes polling places at the election day an hour earlier before it did. Making it a lot harder in overcrowded districts, obviously. Republicans are trying to roll back voting in 43 states, including Georgia. Go figure. Reducing and eliminating early voting and mail-in voting. Instituting racist voter ID laws. And the For the People Act will, stop that. H.R. 1 no-brainer and restores voting rights to felons who've done their time, ends partisan gerrymandering and then curbs the influence of corporate money in our elections. That's basically what H.R. 1 is all about. It also protects early voting and mail-in voting. Because I know I'm not doing anything but mail-in voting. I want to be able to mail-in vote. I want to vote. I'm not fucking going to a thing. I'm not going to a fucking voting poll place. Well, Jersey's not going backwards. Jersey's good. We're moving the fuck ahead. Jersey's cranking. You can all fucking go fuck yourselves, especially Texas. Fuck you, Texas. Oh, that's right. Now you get to see me give Texas the finger. I fucking hate Texas. This one company approached me about doing something with the TV station. I found out they were from Texas. I said, no, I'm not working with them. Fuck that. Go fucking secede, dicks. Austin just stopped allowing declawing. I'm like, whoa, who the fuck declaws in the first place? Who pulls fucking fingernails out of fucking people, out of animals' fucking things? Okay, that's a fucking goddamn torture tactic. You fucking idiots. The Nazis or whomever did it, or Vietnamese. Fuck. But yeah, a cat wouldn't feel it. Like when they say a fish doesn't feel a fucking hook going up their fucking mouth. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'm sure it's pleasant for them. I'm sure they really like that. You fucking morons. Oh, but I let it go. Oh, cool. Let me stick a fucking jab thing up your goddamn mouth. And I'll let you go too, idiot. Because I need to what? Relax? You can't just fucking relax in a boat and not fucking shove a goddamn thing up someone's mouth? Idiots. You guys are so weird. I don't get it. Fucking weirdos, man. What the fuck were we talking about before the fish? Something hurting, whatever, I don't know. The one thing I do know is not one single Republican senator is going to vote for H.R. 1 because there's not a chance in hell they want people to vote. Like Mike Lee said it was like written in hell by the devil himself. Listen to that. That this bill is written in hell by the devil himself. Because they want to allow people to vote. Now, ironically, a devil-type person is the type of person that doesn't want to allow certain people to vote. That's devilish. Anyway, we need to double down on every single Democrat that's in the Senate to end that filibuster and send HR to President Biden's desk. The For the People Act, you fucking fucks. Oh, let's see what AOC says. She annoys me, but she's so hot. For 3 decades, Rahm Emanuel has been one of the Democratic Party's most arrogant and antisocial justice power brokers. He just rubs me wrong. I mean, I don't really know much about him. Oh my God, my stomach is all fucked up, dude. All right, it's evidently all right. Yeah, I remember that in 011, in 11 or whatever. He waged an intensive war on the teachers union, and made history by closing 49 public schools. No. I mean, I know I don't like him. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck we're talking. I guess I just don't feel like fucking talking about him. Oh well, I just turned on the camera thing, and I guess I'm really low. Okay, here. How am I supposed to do this? Am I supposed to turn this around? Wait. Oh, whoa. All right, fuck this. All right, well, whatever. It's going to be a learning experience, as we know. How long have I been on? Can we get off yet? How long has it been? Shit. It's only been 40 minutes. I know we have a million things to talk about. I am so sidetracked by this fucking camera thing. Holy cow. Okay. I do want to say not only happy birthday to Phil Lesh today. This was the day. Well, I don't know if it was the day. It was Phil's birthday show, at least, is where we found Delilah. Just so you can go. And I haven't seen Delilah in 10 or 15 years. In 15 years. There's no way Delilah's living now. But the last time I asked the person that, where Delilah was, I asked her sister if about her, and she said that she was still alive. Anyway, come get back to the fucking topic. Anyway, last week, after Biden addressed the nation about the $1.9 trillion COVID plan, the rescue plan that was passed into law with only Democratic votes, AOC took to Instagram to make it clear why this was such a big win for progressives. Okay, this is what I was getting at. All right. Did we get everything we wanted? Absolutely not, she said. But did we get things that were going to change people's lives? Absolutely, yes. I believe that. Do we have to do this? This is killing me. Anyway, I do know she talked about the $1,400 or whatever that I'm never going to get. I think she said something about people getting $3,600 if they're a family, or maybe if they have kids or something. And I don't know. She also said something about Liz Warren and having money for vaccines and also for free health care, which I agree with too. You know, we all should do that. All right, I got. Do we care what I ask? He said, I can't. This is unbelievable. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I'm supposed to look at myself. Here I am. Okay, so check this out. I can the camera does everything. By the way, we have to get rid of my laugh lines. How do I do that? I mean, without getting work done. Then I got some cool other effects too, but I can't figure out how to get it to work. Like I could put myself on billboards and at the garden, on the rafters or whatever, in the on the screen and stuff, and we can actually simulcast the show from there. Can you see my gray? I have to do the opposite or something. It's really weird. So that's my left hand. Okay. This is so freaky, man. All right, anyway. All right, can we get out of this maze? I'm never going to watch this again. Although I am going to get used to this and somehow, whatever. Can we talk? Can we talk about... All right, let's talk about the challenge. No, let's talk about the summer house. I'm so fucking frazzled. All right, summer house. Summer house. What's that guy's name? Where the fuck are my notes? The only time I take this is what I took all these notes and they're not good. Oh, okay, Carl. Poor Carl, man. His brother dying, man. Yeah, that was fucked up. But they're all fucking really beautiful. I mean, I love them all. That new girl, I mean, she's pretty much, I don't, her parents must have been genetically something to come out with that. See, now I'm starting to understand this whole genetically whatever thing and making perfect people. This chick is fucking, I don't see anything wrong with her. She even said her boobs are real. I mean, I of course have never felt a fake boob. But I wasn't sure. I mean, she seems sort of cool. I mean, obviously you're affected. You're on that show. But I don't know. I can't do this. I can't do this thing. The second I forget about it, I all of a sudden start thinking about it. I just got to... I just thought it was just going to, video me doing my thing, and, I just really feel like I can't do anything. I haven't gotten anything. I mean, I think we should talk about the 14 most... I can't fucking maintain. Our 14 feminist heroes that you should all know and celebrate, okay? According to Global Citizens. Okay, should we start with number 1? I like number 1. We're starting with number 14. Number 14 is Daphne du Maurier. Global Citizens editorial director for Africa and Europe, Imogen Calderwood, explained that books and reading are important to her. There we go. And that's why she pick author and playwright Daphne du Maurier as her hero. I have no idea who that is, but evidently she writes books. And the editor for Africa and whatever like her. Number 13 on the list is Berta Chacares. Environmental activist and indigenous leader. Berta Chacares is a hero for Erica Sanchez, global whatever in Spanish, whatever. Well, she needs to fucking start helping out Stephen Donzinger. All right? They need to get into cahoots and start dealing. All right, number 11, Dolly Parton. No need to explain who that is. Number 10, Winnie Madakazela Mandela. Must be whatchamacallit's kid. Winnie Madakazela Mandela is number 10 on the list. Number 9 is Shakira. All right. I'll go for that. If she's cool, I'm way into it. She's a great sport with her fucking body, I'll tell you that. Number 8 is Shimanda Ngozi Adichie. Okay? She is a highlighted the Global Citizen Stacey Mwende highlighted the Nigerian author and vocal feminist. All right, well, she's a vocal feminist and something else. Okay, good for her. Hillary Clinton, number 7. Wow, that's pretty good. Who's this hottie? Jesus Christ. Rosa Parks, but that's not who this is. Man, this chick, Ifer Yildiz from Global Citizen, is smoking hot. She's, I guess, the one that picked Rosa Parks. Then, let's see who's next. Jane Fonda, number 5. Jane Fonda's hot, too. And then number 4, Malala Yousafzai. How do you spell that name? Malala? Malala? M-A-L-A-L-A. Malala Yousafzai. Lala Yousafzai. You know Lala from what's that show? Vanderpump Rules. So you just have to think in terms of Lala, but just put Ma behind it. I mean in front of it. So Malala Yousafzai. I'm adding a syllable. Number 3 is Beyonce? Wow. All right. Good for her. Number 2, Sophia Bush. The American actress, director, and activist Sophia Bush is Global Citizen Nicole Norton's feminist hero, in case you were wondering. Nicole whatever, I think, is pretty hot, too. I think this fucking chick's hot, Sophia whatever the fuck. Bush. Is she a Bush? Okay, number 1. Oh, that girl's number 2. Number 1, which we already kind of alluded to in my brain, Dr. Jane Goodall. Dr. Jane Goodall. We love you. We definitely love you. Thank you for all that you did. Not only that, you were one of the first at a time in the 70s where nobody gave a fuck about animals. All right? Can I go? Oh my God, only 10 minutes have gone by since I looked. What else do we have to do? We're not getting to anything I'm into because I just want to get the fuck out of here and then figure this out. I might even practice. I don't know. Should I practice? Nah. Democratic Congresswoman Deb Haaland from New Mexico, you know her. We talked about her ad nauseum a million times. I don't know what. I think this is dated. Whatever. We know she got in, so I'm getting rid of that. I think I fucked up again. All right, Mike Lee, we talked about. Let me explain to you. Oh God, I am all discombobulated. We should have talked about this earlier about the support and the people that oppose and not and support that For the People Act, 75% of the people in the United States, I forgot to tell you, approve it. 13 don't, 3 or whatever don't give a fuck, 2 don't have no clue. In the states where it matters, forget about national, the 75 percentile. Arizona, 79% of the people support it. They're getting hit with these bills or these lawsuits. Georgia, 78% of the people support the For the People Act. In PA, 72%. You see the trend here? Do you support or oppose giving workers paid time off to work? I mean, to vote. To vote, I'm sorry. On a national level, 63%. I don't... It just should... You don't need a holiday. Just go vote. Take an hour and vote. Dude, fucking do it by mail. Jesus Christ. Enough. Do it by mail. This way you don't miss work, and this way it's easy. Jesus. I would never... If they made me go to Beck High School or whatever that place is called up the road, I would never vote. You would never see... You would never get... I would never vote. I wouldn't vote. Oh, you know what? Have we talked about the Meghan and Harry Tell-All shocking interview with Oprah? No. I don't really give a fuck about it, to be honest. But the fact is, why shouldn't they just go away? I mean, they have multiple houses. They evidently don't want to have anything to do with the royals or whatever. It's a tax thing where the people pay for their shit. They should, I don't want, just stop. Nobody gives a fuck. Or I think a lot of people do, but nobody should. Something about the whole thing. First of all, she's not black. I don't know where that came from. She's black. You're going to tell me that's black. Dark-skinned. That's dark-skinned. Give me a fucking break. Man, the new bar for being black these days is like the color of my table. It's like a joke. Man. Nubian princesses, and that's it, bitches. Fuck. And you black, charcoal, Lenny Bias looking guys. I mean, God. That's where you need to be. Whatever Meghan Markle is, I don't know. I don't think she has a right. I can't believe. I mean, maybe she has dark-skinned parents. I don't know. I just don't give a fuck. And I don't think she should have said whatever about... She just shouldn't have said those things. It just go do nothing. Or whatever. I don't know. Can we go yet? Seriously. I swear I'll be better in... Am I reading what I think I am? Oh, that was from Morning Joe. I didn't realize that. That Meghan Markle thing. I thought it was from something else. Because here's Steve Ratner's how Biden's bill differs from Trump's tax bill. I didn't see this, actually, or it might have been on. Shit, I want to know this. Yeah, let's watch this. I can't believe I missed this. Let's see. Come on. Here we go. Come on. Here we go. Oh, this crack production. Oh, no. It's dancing stars. We gotta wait 27 seconds. Fuck that. How it weighs against... I mean, we know how it weighs against the tax bill because... nobody felt anything with regard to the tax bill. I mean, the only people that felt anything were, the top 1%. Let's be real. Man, I'm so distracted.
Show us your charts.
I have
you come empty-handed. You never did.
Thank God this. Hopefully I can.
I come empty-handed, and I didn't want to take time from
Jesus
that.
Christ.
But just to echo what you and the Reverend
Still not
were
an
saying,
hour. It's unbelievable.
If you step back, this election is
Time's going
the
backwards.
most consequential election you could argue since 1932, when Roosevelt succeeded Hoover. We have moved from a government that basically says it wants to do less, it wants to pull back, to a government, as Joe Biden just said in that clip that you showed, to a government that wants to lean in and solve problems in a very aggressive way.
I was so angry about the Khashoggi thing.
I wanted to demonstrate that,
and I just can't
today
get angry on with the TV on there.
As you alluded to before.
It's so weird.
I
don't know how you fucking people do it.
We call the TCJA from early 2017.
Can't even look at you in the eyes.
Signature piece of legislation to the American Rescue Plan of Joe Biden. And so you can see on the left side, and by the way, these pieces of legislation are almost exactly the same size at $1.9 trillion. So we've got a very nice comparison here. You look at the left side and you see that the TCJA was all about tax cuts for business and for the red pie slice, and for people making more than $75,000 a year, that 54% dark blue slice, and only 16% went to people making less than $17,000 a year. So the scorecard at the bottom, $1.9 trillion of tax cuts, zero of additional spending. And then it's like night and day when you look to the right side of the chart and you see the American Rescue Plan. Yes, there's a lot of stuff specifically aimed at COVID on the left side, but 52%, 52%, the two slices on the right, are all aid to individuals in one form or another, whether it's the checks, whether it's unemployment insurance, whether it's tax cuts for children or for childcare. And so when you look at the bottom of this one, you see $143 billion of tax cuts and $1.75 trillion of spending increases. So the most dramatic shift in philosophy of government, as I said, 70 or 80 years. And then if you look at another way at the impact of these on the next chart, you can see this equally starkly, perhaps even more starkly.
I swear to God, I'm just wasting fucking time.
This is how each of these bills affected people at different income levels. So on the left side, you have the lowest income level, the lowest 20% of people. 23% of the benefit.
We know where this lands. All right, you know what? I mean, I guess I'm going to go practice or whatever. I feel like I have so much to say. I didn't get to anything. I want to talk about Summer House. I talked about poor Carl, but we didn't talk about anything else. Oh, that girl being hot. But they're all hot. What's her face when she plays tennis? I'm way fucking into. She looks way hot. Whatchamacallit? Paige. Yeah, let's talk about Paige. I got to figure her out. Okay? She's definitely pretty. Like, just really, what is it called? Striking at first. And she has a pretty good sense of humor. But what's her fucking job? And she wears all these things that, like, I know what, I can't even do this anymore. I'm sorry, this is going to be the world's worst episode in the history of mankind. I'm sorry for it. I got to get the fuck out of this mage. All right, I'm really, really sorry. All right, I'm going to get used to this. But, by the way, there's a gun shooting. Because I don't think any of that is hooked up to the video. I don't think the intro is, so like I said, this is all a work in progress. But as far as Summer House goes, the one thing I do love about it is, everybody in there is fucking really pretty. The guys are fucking good looking. I mean, the worst looking girl is creme de la creme, and I don't even think there's a worse looking girl. There's no one that's not hot in the Summer House. I like that one girl too, as far as personality goes. All right, I'm sorry, I can't do this anymore. All right, I gotta go. I'm just praying I get the fuck used to this. I don't really know. I cannot look at you guys in the eye. I don't know what the fuck to do with myself. It's so weird. But anyway, I know what to do with myself. That. But, thank you. Really? So I guess you all did enjoy it. Well, maybe it's better than I thought, but I don't know. What do you think? Really? Do you think it's funny? All right, Garcia motherfuckers later. It's the start of a new era. We'll see where this lands, and we're airing this at Sunset TV all week, I guess. And then, what's that from? And then, from dude, where's my car? I don't know, we just put on this show called New Jersey Family. I wanted to test it out, but in the first scene, the fucking mom nails the daughter or something. Like, actually hits her. And it's them eating. It's called New Jersey Family. I don't know, we're probably not gonna... So far, they don't seem that dynamic or whatever. They're just sitting there eating hoagies, laughing at each other. I mean, I don't have the sound up. But the one chick nailed the other one. All right, Garcia later, stay in touch. I don't know what else. All right, later.